Hi guys, Mark from Wixnicks. Today we're going to do a prop change out on this 30 horsepower Mercury. The prop's in good shape, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that it's a little bit under propped up top. So I'll explain to you along the way about what to look for when changing out and why we're going to be changing it out, and a few ID numbers and codes and whatnot to relate to, so you can put it to use. They're all quite standard, and a lot of props fit other boat models, makes for the engines. So we'll get into it, eh? First of all, you'll see we've got a Cotter pin, split pin here, which we're going to turn up like that. It's probably a good measure to see the condition of the one you've got at the moment. Sometimes these can be a little bit hard to throw out, but we'll get it. You should really change these out every time you change them. This stainless one looks like this is good nick. Make sure you use a stainless because of the corrosion factor, and you also get a little bit better tensile. You'll need a block of wood, and you also you'll need to get the correct size socket here. I've got a breaker bar with a 90mm socket. Now you just get your block of wood, place it there. So, get your breaker bar. That was quite easy. Remove. It's good to put everything in order so you know where it's sitting. Flat washer. Pull the prop. Now, to get the ID, you'll probably see the 9.9, which relates to the diameter across here, and then the 11. So that means as the water comes through, one rotation, 11 inches of water will pass that. Anyway, the one we've got today is a 13, so we'll pull that out in a minute. You'll probably see here in relation you've got a right rotation, so it spins to the right. It's a 3-blade, diameter 9.9, so we're not changing anything, and it's a pitch of 13, so 13 inches of water will pass on one rotation compared to the one what's been supplied with 11. I should get a little bit more top end, I'm not hoping that, but just in order to reduce the RPM so it's not revving as hard. Now, another thing we can look at is you look for any signs of corrosion on the shaft. It's greased up plenty here. There's no fishing line or anything wrapped around here, it can wreck the seal for the gearbox and whatnot. But we'll have a look at this and I'll show you what it means on here. Right, we've got a serial number here, so don't get confused. There's another one here, Solars, and where is it? The 13 here on this prop relates to the 13 pitch on that. So just inspect it, see if there's any cracks, or you've got a rubber cush in there with that one around the brass spline. Just check to see if the rubber's intact, if it looks like it's in good condition. Now I might add a little bit more grease to this, I think. Just a touch, doesn't need that much, but it's good practice. The motor on this is brand new. It's due to go in for its first service shortly, I think in March, so they'll pull all this apart to change the impeller anyway. So anyway, back to it. On we go. Simple as that. Whack that on. A little bit of grease, extra grease here off my finger. Sort that out. Then we'll put the lock and nut on. Now that has only got to be tightened up enough so you can line up the split pin with one of the holes. So where are we? Yeah, don't have to apply that much pressure. And there we have it. Whack this split pin back in. Do it up a bit more. Just a touch. Now guys, it's been a bit rough here lately and the weather's not real good, so I doubt it will be taking it out today, but I will get a video to show you the difference. Especially, it was doing it 42 to 43 k's an hour. We might only get the same speed, but we'll definitely save a lot of fuel, especially when we're running around estuaries and whatnot. Get in there. These can be a bit of a bastard, but anyway. All's good. Going there. I need a bit of persuasion. No. Get it in one way or the other. Anyway, I'll just cut you, so I'll just sort this out. I'll be back in a sec. Well, there we go, guys. Finally got the job done. A little bit of general persuasion. Tapping that pin in. I just straightened it a little in the vise, but it's going to get a new one when it goes in for its first service anyway, so this is more of a tutorial thing more than anything. I'll hope to get a video up shortly of what difference it did make. For example, if I was doing 20 k's an hour on the water and with the 11-inch prop, I'd be sitting at a certain RPM. Now with this prop, I should save myself about between 400 and 500 RPM. So the boat's going to be doing less work, probably get better fuel consumption, and hopefully a little bit top end speed. We'll see how that goes, but it should make a hell of a difference anyway. So if you want to try it, just one or two steps up in the pitch, up or down, depending. For example, say if you're not getting enough up top end, your boat seems to be revving. One thing you can check is the cush. Sometimes the cush does let go, so probably be time to change your prop anyway. But I know it's highly unlikely with this one because of the amount of hours it's done. It's done minimal, so yeah, that wasn't the case. Anyway, we've changed to the 13. Yeah, and I'll be looking forward to the outcome of it. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in, and please subscribe. There'll be more videos to come. Thanks for your time. Have a great day.